What is going on, guys? I am just chilling here at the library getting some work done. Hey, it's the Tuesday grind, just another day of just getting a lot of stuff wiped off the desk. Another day of getting things checked off, getting ahead, moving, progressing, elevating. That's pretty much what I'm all about. So that has been my Tuesday. But guys, this is how I talk, and I'm Chris. I'm one of the hosts on the podcast. You probably already seen me, of course. I'm sure you've seen me, right? I just wanted to drop a video real quick for you guys. I just wanted to share some enlightenment, hopefully, some things that you may be going through, some things that you may have gone through in the past. But also how to navigate some of these things that you come across. I think it's very important because I'm speaking from a place of it's happened to me, and I've made the wrong mistakes. Matter of fact, I've been on both sides of the situation I'm about to share with you. So I think it's very important that when somebody is going through something or they've experienced something, that they also share their experience and provide wisdom. And that's just kind of what I wanted to share with you guys today. And what I wanted to discuss is the mindset of people. Specifically, the difference between a growth and a fixed mindset. I noticed that happens quite a bit for people. And matter of fact, I had a situation that occurred yesterday that let me know there are some people, it does not matter what you do, they're going to stay with a fixed mindset until something may occur or it may never occur. And this is just them moving forward. It does not matter. I'm sure you heard the saying, you can tell a horse, you can bring a horse to the water, but you cannot make them drink it, right? And I think in this specific example that I'm about to share yesterday, it made me realize it does not matter how many times I try to bring information to a person, I try to enlighten them, I try to encourage them. If they don't believe it themselves, it is a waste of time. So you may not necessarily be the person that is the seed for growth for them. Sometimes it's somebody else. It doesn't matter how many times you really knock it into their brain. Sometimes it's kind of experiences they encounter. Similar to a child and a parent, right? Parent has told the child plenty of times, don't do this, don't do this. This is what happens when you do this or do that. Or, if you do this, you excel more. It's until they go through an experience that they start saying, you know what, my parent, my mom or my dad was right. Or somebody else tells them in a different way and they reciprocate it and then they listen. Or they just go through a traumatic experience that makes them want to listen. Anyways, yesterday just was, chatting with a group of people, and we were just talking about certain things in life. One of those things was inflation, right? And of course, as we all know, inflation is affecting every one of us, from the rich to the poor. It is affecting each and every one of us. Now, the level of degrees are, of course, different, but inflation is impacting everybody. Now, your middle class and your lower class people, it's affecting them profoundly. And the person that I was within one of those classes, and they were just discussing the fact that gas prices are high, food is, of course, increased and things of that nature. And then they were just, a little irritated by it. A couple other things that have happened in their life, and they were just saying they just feel like, life is just kind of throwing them wrenches at them, continuously. Of course, me, I'm just, hey, I got a resolution for you. I got a solution for you. I think I can help you. I'm that guy, Mr. Fix It. Call on me. I got you, baby. So look, the point being is that I'm giving a resolution to a person. I'm working through these situations with the person while we're, eating and discussing with a group of people. And one thing I noticed is that while I'm giving resolutions, they're rebuking every resolution. They're not responding in a way that sounds like, you know what, I have a listening ear. I'm hear what you're saying, and I'm going to see what I can do about it. That's a great idea. I'm going to check into that. Or, you know what, I've tried that, it didn't work. It's not a conversation that's flowing to get to an end result, right? It's not getting to a resolution. Matter of fact, it's actually going the opposite way. they're getting defensive and saying, I can't do this. What are you talking about? Inflation. Why would I do that? Why would I go do this? One of the things I encourage is saying, hey, if you want to make more money, instead of playing defense and saying I need to lower my expenses and tighten my budget up, which everybody should do, yes, to an extent, you got to play a little bit of defense and, fix up your home. But at the same time, you got to increase as well. So how can you play offense? Can't just play defense. You can't play scared. You got to play offense. You got to have a little bit of risk. And a little bit of risk includes the degree of risk, right? So a safe risk, I would say, is, hey, well, one, you could get a degree, okay? You don't like where you're at as far as the money that you make yearly, annually? Go get a degree. Hey, in a certain field, right? We talked about this in previous podcasts or previous episodes about going to get a degree in specific areas, which is STEM. Okay, those are important. That's what I believe. If you go to college, you need to get a degree in one of those areas. Okay, if that doesn't work for you, I recommend certifications. Hey, go to a trade school, I was telling him. Go to a trade school. What else could you do? Get a skill. Build your skill set. Whatever the case may be, if you're at a job, get a promotion. You're working hard, find a way where you can get a promotion at your job to increase your income, to increase your lifestyle, to allow you to get under the waters or under the tide that is coming across you. Because right now it's just constant things that are being pushed towards you that just seem enormous, and you feel like you can't get up out from under them. And that is the problem with the person. Is every resolution I was giving, again, they were rebuking and saying, no, I don't want to do that. I'm good on that. I want to. Life's too hard. I don't want to. But one thing I found interesting, I said, don't you want to be rich? Or how do you define success? And they said, I want to be rich. I said, oh, interesting. A lot of people want to be rich. See, but this is the difference between people that have a growth mindset and a fixed mindset or a limited mindset. A growth mindset will think about ways to be able to get to the outcome that they want, such as being rich. A limited belief or a limited mindset or a fixed mindset is going to say, I don't deserve that money. That money, there's no way I can make $1 million. That doesn't even sound fathomable. That does not sound like something I can do or obtain or reach. Those are the people that are your dreamers or your have-nots. These are people that they say they want a lot of stuff, but when it comes down to actually putting in the work and the grind, they're just not going to do it. You can tell them all the time about how you can do this and all these great ideas, but when it comes down to actually putting in the work, the process, and I share this with this person. If you want to be rich, look at all these people that are in this group right here that we're all talking to. They're successful in their own right. Some millionaires, some not, but they're all successful. Do you want to deal with the process that they dealt with? Because if you really want to know the story of somebody that had a growth mindset that's really pushing forward in life, it was a bumpy road. It was just never smooth sailing. It was ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? If you really know how success is really breeded and really grown, you understand the bumpy roads, because the bumpy roads are building your character. The bumpy roads are allowing you to share that wisdom with the next person that's trying to grow. Okay, so the mindset, the person that I was talking to is, after you said that, I just really don't want to go through that process. Okay, understandably so. But understanding what comes with that. See, there's pros and cons to everything. A growth mindset, there's pros and there are cons. But a limited mindset, there's definitely more cons than there are pros. Because with a limited mindset, how can you ever grow as a person? And we're not just talking financially. How can you grow spiritually? How can you grow emotionally? How can you grow in your education? How can you grow in other areas that are important for a person to grow in? You don't believe that you deserve any of those things, so your mindset is only going to keep you in a certain box. It's going to keep you in that box until you break free from that box. And unfortunately, majority of people, a lot of people choose to have a fixed mindset. Why? It's easier to be in that box. It's easier. Why is it easier? It's easier because you don't really have to stretch your limitations. Remember, you get one shot at life. Why not stretch your limitations? See, a growth mindset is going to try to stretch it. They're going to try to pull. They're going to try to use everything possible to really get the most out of life that they can. And that's what somebody should be doing if they want to further their life. But sometimes a limited mindset roots from your experiences. It roots from the things that you've encountered. And because those things in the past happened, you have not been able to break free to move to the future. You keep looking in the past instead of looking to the future. That's the problem with a lot of people. Is if they could move forward and get away from this limited belief, they would have so much more. There's so many people that have plenty of talent, but they don't use their talents. They hold that talent and keep that talent locked in and locked up, but never relinquish, grow their talent to build more. See, if you have talent, you should be making it and multiplying that talent, or multiplying the skills that you have to be able to help others, to grow yourself. But limited will not be able to do that. So, in summary, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Just a quick video of, hey, have a growth mindset. A limited mindset is only going to keep you boxed in. It will never allow you to move further in life. See you to the next episode. Peace.